Howdy folks, and welcome to episode 138 of this Let's Play series of Star Trek Online. My name is Winters, and you are most welcome. So, this episode, we are doing the final mission in the Iconian War story arc, titled Midnight. This is the final mission in the story arc, so let's get our mission brief.
One way or another, the war ends today. The Iconians are massing for a final push towards the key worlds of the Alliance. We are gathering any remaining forces to mount a defense. And perhaps, if we are fortunate, we will be able to turn back time.
Okay, so we've travelled to the Kiana system, which we've already done. Some items for this mission. This Peacemaker, this is just a title. Whoop-de-doo, doesn't make a big difference. We do get an Iconian vest outfit, though. Not my thing, but you know, some people do like Space Barbie. Well, I kind of like Space Barbie as well, but I think it looks absolutely hideous. But anyway, this set also, or this mission, you can also pick up the Sol Defense set. This can be a very good set now for engineers. Very defensive in nature, the entire set. So if you were doing a tanking / healer builds, this may be the set for you. It's worth looking at. As you can see here, like it's plus 5 auxiliary power setting, plus 26.2 starship hull restoration, plus 35 starship shield restoration. It gives some expertise to control effects and resistance the same, and the same for drain. So yeah, it's not a bad set. If you're running an engineer and that's your playstyle, it may be worth looking at. We also get a space trait, nanite repair matrix, which, if I remember correctly, that is actually a pretty good trait. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to pick for the mission reward item once we complete the mission. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump into Midnight.
You are cleared for docking.
Okay, talk to Captain Sean, Koran, and Jarak.
The High...
Here's Sean.
Glad... All the...
Looks like we're going to the conference room. And we're speaking to Kagren this time.
We have... we cannot... The Iconians have picked our next battlefield, and it is the Sol system. If Earth falls, we have lost this war. We have one move left to us, and it is to move this war to a battlefield of our own design. We will attack the Iconians in the past. We've identified that the Iconians were forced from their homeworld in an attack 200,000 years ago. We will take part in that attack and ensure there are no survivors to fight us in the present. Noy's team is busy reconfiguring the time ship. There are no guarantees, even with time travel on our side. We must hold out long enough for a ship to pass through a temporal portal. That means fighting this fight, and every other, until this technology is complete.
Captain, this goes against everything we stand for. Everything we've been fighting for.
You talk of honor, and duty, and freedom. All of these will just be words if we fail. We can try to live up to these ideals when we survive.
Alright, so, yeah, looks like a very difficult choice has been made.
You are cleared for departure. Good luck.
Ultimately, what we're going to try and do is we're going to wipe the Iconians from existence, or at least make sure that they do not survive this attack that they faced 200,000 years ago. Now, this battle.
This is the USS Hood. Our attack group is taking heavy losses.
RRW Vivetrix responding to your call for assistance, Hood.
Warning. Ship is
Yeah,
under
this
attack.
battle is going to be intense.
Target shields have failed.
Although I have to say, this is actually working out quite nicely so far.
Target shields have failed.
UAV shipment range. This is the USS Cleveland. We're losing reactor containment. We need immediate assistance. Magnetic
Enterprise can
fields
hold
are
the
failing.
line.
All
Help get
hands,
those ships
abandon
back
ship.
into the fight.
There's a lot of ships out there.
Curlin here.
That's a little joke that they put in from that mission. What was it? Not Operation Gamma. Or maybe it was Operation Gamma when we done the spacewalk outside Deep Space Nine. Yeah, that's basically just a little joke that they put in there. Curlin here.
Jupiter Station is reporting Herald ships are moving in some kind of massive infrastructure, requesting immediate assistance.
IDS Uranus. Changing course to Jupiter Station.
I tell you, we're getting a nice bit of loot from this mission.
Shields have failed.
Bet you I'm gonna run out of space.
The shipyards are losing integrity. We need someone on damage control, or we may lose them before the ships and dock can mobilize.
Akagi here. We've restored main power. Thanks for keeping the gantries intact. Bringing the Fighting 99th Attack Wing into back.
This is ESD control. We're losing life support and transporters are offline.
Ship is under
Our
attack.
space dock has lost main power. We're evacuating the crew.
Target shields have failed.
Oh yeah. Who's next for Shevin?
Chimera, all non-essential personnel are away.
Target shields have failed. 4 shields failing.
Protect the Alliance flank. Okay. Which just so happens to be directly in front of us.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
I'd say we're doing quite well here. I'm actually pleased with how well we're doing.
Target shields have failed.
Ah, crap, they knocked everything on a long cooldown. Dum dum dum. The Jemadar.
I told you I'd be back. And this time, I brought friends.
We have brought together forces from every quadrant of the galaxy. The Iconians have done the impossible. They've united us.
I hope you're...
The Herald, our situation.
I'm arriving with the time ship. We must protect it until the portal is stable.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Come on, get that nose around.
Keep those Iconians off us. Temporal coordinates have been identified.
Oh yeah. Look at all these ships blown up. Oh, I love seeing those great big numbers.
We're halfway there, creating a bridge across space-time.
Target's shields have failed. Right shield's failing. Target's
Man, we
shields
just
have
blew up
failed.
a hell of a lot of ships.
Just a little bit longer. Stabilizing the temporal portal so a ship can travel through it.
We have 18 more seconds to defend. Let's see if we can get rid of this dreadnought in that time.
That's it!
Yes.
The portal is active and stable. Enter it now!
Enter the time portal.
Energizing temporal emitters. The time portal is open and stable.
Go! Get through that portal!
Setting a course now.
The Heralds are firing on the portal!
The portal is destabilizing. Hurry!
More gateways! An Iconian flagship is moving in!
This is the moment of your extinction.
Not today. Everyone, form up and cover our six.
Theirs not to make reply. Theirs not to reason why. Theirs but to do and die. Into the Valley of Death rode the 600.
Evaluating astrometrics. Confirmed. We have traveled back approximately 200,000 years. Only our two ships made it through.
There are no signs of Captain Cogran or his ship. We will have to continue the mission without him.
So, the last time we seen Sela, she went off to gain allies to help us against the fight against the Iconians, and she came back with the Dominion's help. So, yeah.
Perfect.
Greetings of the whole to you, strangers, and welcome your technology.
Remember why? I recommend...
Right, so now this portion of this mission has a
You've
lot
seen
of
the
talking.
ruins of a once mighty empire. This is Iconia at the height of its power.
It's also a very beautiful map. I mean, like, look at some of this. It's really nice. They put a lot of work into this. This was like the culmination of the previous 5 years that the game had been around.
I apologize for the
Thank you, Mataran. You're wonderful. Since you...
So this is Antara. God, I completely blanked there. And we've seen this Iconian before, but they seem very nice.
Greetings, travelers.
And Lemiran. But yeah,
The
you know, they
changes
don't
we see in
seem...
the Iconians are too great to be simple evolution. The Iconians shape themselves and the Heralds into weapons. Genetic engineering that is both efficient and terrible.
Look what we found.
You made it. The Iconian...
Cogran...
He's been here a couple of days. It seems...
Someone's calling for help.
An injured Herald. This could be a chance to learn about their physiology. Perhaps even find a weakness.
Hello. Thank you.
Okay, so as I said anyway, this mission has a lot of talking. And there's a lot of running around from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, back to A.
Do you require certain... Oh,
we'll see who
crap
the
like that.
lesser race is.
I have spent days among these people. They are very proud and very strong.
Thank you, traveler.
The Iconian...
I am not...
Death...
Okay,
I don't understand what...
we have to go to the park area, which should be down here, I think. Yep, this is the park area. It's been a while since I've been here, so...
Clearly the Iconians have a highly developed sense of the aesthetic.
That's fine, but what we need is to know more about their technology. And we're going to a park.
When you have technology as advanced as the Iconians, wonders can be found anywhere you look. We should talk to that officer over there.
I see you are interested. I am not.
Do you need some... Oh, do you need... Oh, there...
Alright, okay, something about that. I need to go back to that NPC, I think, at some stage, because we're going to try and crack into a computer system or something. And they have a clue.
May I help? Oh, well, that's...
I think this is it here. Yep, it's highlighted. Let's see if I can do this from memory. Oh, okay. Decrease. There we go.
It is just as I surmised.
Not so...
Alright, back. Now talk to this one.
We will gladly give you...
The medicine...
I am sorry, but we have... Yes.
You can see what I mean about this being very talky.
We haven't made much...
Oh, I...
Nothing. If I were the
This doesn't prove...
Right. Quite a civilization they've got here.
Tell your ships...
Excuse me, but...
There we go. Right. Okay, 14 points. There we are.
Curious.
We already know the evacuation did not save them.
But the gateway on New Romulus remained active for a time.
Then we must cut off that path, now, before anyone escapes.
Welcome, traveler.
and the attack commences.
The attack is beginning. I thought we'd have more time. We must retrieve the World Heart and escape. Will you help us?
The attack is... You have...
It doesn't matter. And that... It's a bit...
Okay, retrieve the World Heart. Reach command
The World
center.
Heart contains all of our knowledge and all our genetic data. With it, we can rebuild. We have a refuge built for those who serve us. We shall go there.
We should be able to access the gateway network from here. We could disable all of the gateways at once.
We offered Lemirin our aid. There is no honor in striking down an ally from the Hive.
The honorable thing would be to complete our mission and save our galaxy. Or do you not care about what happens to Kronos?
We need to transfer the World Heart to a transportable format. I'll need your help to initiate the download from that console. The download is proceeding, but it will not complete before the invaders find us.
Took care of them pretty easy.
Now we need to release the magnetic interlocks holding the core. I need you at the other console.
Okay, so we're going over to this one now.
More invaders. They must not take the World Heart.
Enemy targets on center. Personal shield losing power.
We need to erase the mainframe memory banks. I will require your assistance. More aliens are coming. Protect me.
Bring it on.
Personal shield losing power.
Mainframe memory erased. The last step is to eject the World Heart.
Okay, now we have a little chit-chat.
I fear blessing. Rick Ticket is a fearsome
Rescue
warrior
Iconians.
and
We
has
have to
kept
rescue
our
Ticket
people
now.
safe for countless millennia. Until today.
Rescuing Iconians is not what we're here to do.
Perhaps it is. When we came back in time, we did not know what we would find.
I appreciate your efforts, Strain. Your work.
She is a fool. She would let her people die so she could avenge them.
Vengeance is a powerful weapon.
We will never forget this tragic day.
Okay, now we get Antara.
Thank you.
I don't think we can get down this way. Excuse me.
These are not a warlike people.
Not yet. That will change.
Bloodshed affects everyone differently. My people became warriors when an alien species threatened our home.
And the Iconians will become conquerors.
So you can see some of the away team are starting to have second thoughts about things. I'm sure some of you can guess already where things are leading. Anyone who doesn't, we're coming very close to the end.
Personal shield losing power.
Some more Iconians here.
Now I
Decide
see
course
your
of action.
plan. We've won their confidence.
Okay, Iconians to the gateway. Oh yeah, we have to go over this way. More bad guys.
The gateway is damaged. You will need to reroute the power and reinitialize the gateway open sequence.
Didn't the others save the Iconians? Where are they?
They may already be here.
Okay, anyone that didn't get what was about to happen, you probably just guessed from what they just said there. Because the others were mentioned before in the story.
We're losing ground!
We can't hold them off or...
That's it. Send them through.
No! This isn't our mission! You took everything from me!
The World Heart.
There's no time. The gateway is closing.
Only 12 of us are left. That crystal contains our civilization.
Sheila, stop! We are better than this!
I will remember this, Romulan. I will extinguish your people in payment for your treachery.
This has all played out this way before. I am the cause for Hobus.
So, right, what just happened? The others is us. We are the others. Hobus was destroyed because of what Sela did. The Iconians hold a grudge, and they destroyed Hobus, which, as a result of, destroyed Romulus. So it's all Sela's fault. And that's basically what happened.
I know what you're... That can't...
The
We're initiating a tachyon burst to reopen the portal that brought us here. That should bring us back to the exact moment we left the present time.
You have the world heart and the means to end this.
The Heralds are
Signal
firing
the
on the portal.
Iconians. Show them we have it, and that we are the ones who save them. This
The
is our
portal is
last chance to
destabilizing.
end this.
Hurry!
Captain Cogran to Alliance Fleet. Stand down. I repeat, stand down.
So there was a little bit of a mix-up there with the voiceovers. Two tracks were playing at the same time, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that, but I'm sorry all the same. Anyway.
Do you wish to surrender? Oh, that is...
So basically what we've just done is we've shown them the World Heart, which was a very important thing to the Iconians, which contained all their information on their civilization. And hey presto, we're about to have some negotiations. So, that concludes the end of the Iconian War. Basically, we returned the World Heart. They realized that we were the others and that we saved them. Tamara, or is it Tamara? I think it's Tamara, the red one that Kalis chopped the arm off, is still holding a grudge because she lost her arm. So that accounts for why we still have battles with Iconians in the storyline. You know, the PvE queues and such. Yeah, so that's the end of the Iconian War. We just have to talk to these dudes.
We have a lot. There's a lot.
Harry Kim, Nog, Paris, Kagrin, and Sela.
I've made a lot.
I thought this was it.
And we probably haven't seen the last of Sela either. So, let's beam up to our ship. Obviously, we're at Starfleet Academy. And let's report in and get our reward.
The war is over. Although we could not turn back the clock and restore the lives that were lost and the planets that were ravaged, we have ended the conflict honorably. You made the right choice. And that is not always an easy one to make. I would be honored to fight by your side again. Before that day comes, however, we must rebuild. There is already talk of new exploration missions. Perhaps we will find our next challenge among the unexplored stars.
So now, okay, I'm going to pick the space trade because I'm pretty sure that's a good trade for our mission reward. And yeah, that is the end of the Iconian War story arc. So we are moving on to Future Proof, and the first mission in that story arc is Sunrise. So yeah, anyway, look, we'll leave it there for now. Thanks a million for watching, folks. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And as always, please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. My name is Winters, and I will see you next time. So until then, take care.